Greetings, citizens! Justiguy has arrived and returned to the unlikeliest Defense Academy, where we're in a bit of a pickle. At least until yugamu showed up. But I discovered something as between episodes. I tried to save. The pause button is not doing anything, so this might be the end. Which would be sad, but we'll see. There was an ear-splitting sound and the earth shook, but it wasn't an earthquake. It felt more like I sensed a torrential gush of overwhelming energy. Somebody with incredible power is present nearby. Yeah. Some of the commanders are joining the hunt. That would be bad news. Just 2 of us wouldn't be enough to deal with a commander. A little bit of reconnaissance would go a long way right now. Tiptoe after me as quietly as you can manage, Takumi. Right. Still can't pause. We cautiously made our way toward the source of the sound, hiding behind... Capital H hiding, for some reason, behind pieces of rubble along the way. And then...
Hey! 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 You saw that, Mistress Hirago? My 18th invader kill!
I see, so we are the yaoi, and we stumbled on the yori. Very well.
How have you been treating them?
But the bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else?
Yeah, they do kind of work well together, huh?
Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly. Let the bloodworks explode far and wide.
Oh, my Mistress Hirago! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you! Your rampaging form electrifies me!
Really? I thought you wanted to die.
Long to become.
Yeah! Those 2 are enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore. They're just straight up massacring every invader they see. It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them. Yeah. Something feels off, though. Hirago's always been strong, but when did Takumi get so powerful? He hadn't joined any defensive battles before this, and should be woefully... Oh, wait a minute. Hirago, who maybe is a time traveler in this route, take Takumi and have her suck up some commanders. The euphoria of finally being able to take part in a killing game has likely unlocked the latent potential in her hemo anima, making it bloom over that. That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential. Why the gripe? Potential is logic-defying by definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now. They're likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway. Yeah, we have earned some points today. Let's go back and rest for tomorrow. We made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before returning to our rooms. I guess what, to check the score? Okay. I don't believe Emo would allow his score to be higher. We checked the leaderboard.
Unsurprisingly, those 2 are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come.
I'm in 3rd place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today.
And I'm in 4th. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
The first round of this game will last until day 35. Whoever finishes last at each round will be executed. I decided I wouldn't keep tabs on where the others were placed, and ensuring my own survival was more important and precise.
You're cursed! Do us all a favor.
Don't go and get resentful.
You're more than cursed! You're the Grim Reaper!
The blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
See, Takemaru does not sound like he's resentful so much as... They kind of got a point, dude. I shouldn't be letting the people ostracizing me live rent-free in my head anyway. Takumi, did you forget why you came back? Oh boy. What a day. Constant fighting and stress of possible death had strained my mind and body to their limits. I wanted to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but...
Hey!
Try to explain what you're doing in my room. It's just something buddies do, right? And that's what we are. Buddies, partners, bosom chums. It goes without saying, we need to be joined at the hip. Join your own hips and get out of here. Come on, bud. You and me, pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? This game is more of a marathon than a sprint, so we gotta come up with a long-term plan. Playing it by ear the whole time's bound to lead us to quick and easy deaths. Okay, he makes a very good point. Can't you at least make it clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet? Would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? Call me a double dipper if that's what turns you on.
Hey!
In your dreams. After that, we spent several hours discussing strategies for surviving the killing game in the days to come. Okay.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Bedtime already? Time flies when you're having so much fun. If you don't mind talking, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed. Of course I mind. It's about time you went to your own room. Oh, Takumi. Throwing me out after exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all? How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Stone cold. Out. Ow. I am kind of enjoying this dynamic. It's very goofy. After chasing Yugamu out of my room, I crawled into bed and closed my eyes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could to let my tired body recover. But... You shouldn't have killed Eito. Do you understand, player? You made a mistake. Eito needs to live. Not Kyoshika or Kurata, apparently, but did Kyoshika make it? Yeah, I think Kyoshika dies, and yeah, those are the two that have, quote-unquote, to die. I will not be teaming up with... You know what? I know I shouldn't, but... I feel like this is the only place where a route where no one absolutely at all dies. Here, or... No, because Hidarumi already has died here. Like, it has to be. We have to go about it in secret to yeah. If there is a route where everyone lives. Well, that's something we'll find out eventually. Their words from this morning reverberated around my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? I came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future, so why am I being so despised? What I wouldn't give to return to those happy days. Yeah, I feel like this could delve more. One thing I have not seen a lot of in general is Takumi ruminating on... I've talked about this before. Open up my notes. Takumi ruminating on that these are the quote-unquote second version of these people, and the ones he knew no longer exists, and to that end, seeing Eito kill so many of them, or be responsible for it. Or at least not so many of them, but a handful of them. You got Hiroko, you got Eva. He was kind of responsible for Ima dying and to turn Nozomi. It's a chunk, right? I feel like even if he did let Eito live, there's that to grapple with. In that he is this Eito did not do those things, but an Eito did, and that makes it hard. But then on the other hand, in the routes where you do kill a toe, why not highlight the fact Takumi, from his perspective, did it for the others? You know, throw it back in their face a little. Like, hey, I didn't want to do it, but I, who knew you for 100 days, cares about you and did not want to fucking see you die again, okay? You know? Like, yes, he could have been held in a cage, but from Takumi's perspective, he literally just came back from the moment he went back in time, you know? He didn't have much time to mourn. Like, you know, I feel like we've justified a lot. And also the betrayal. There's the betrayal factor. Like, I don't know. I get the narrative wants to hammer in the point that, you know, oh, it was wrong to do that. That you're not going to get the good ends on this route. But I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot of potential for more, because these Kileto routes seem to mostly, if not all, just be kind of the wacky fan disc, especially kind of ones. You know, they're not, I don't know. The mystery one aside, I guess. And I guess the slasher one is supposed to be serious too, even though you guys know how I feel about that. Anyway, what I wouldn't give to Return to Those Happy Days, yada, yada, yada. All right, we're just going to skip through and say we killed a bunch. Let today's hunt begin. I trust you're ready, Takumi. Yeah, ready when you are. On day 2 of the Invader Hunt, we put out to explore this city again to earn points by hunting down invaders we can find. Found some right off the bat. Check out that swarm at 2 o'clock. I turned in the direction yugamu mentioned and found the invaders lurking behind a ruined building. Like I don't think they've noticed us yet. Let's get closer and catch them by surprise. But on your... I don't know that expression, if that's an expression. Yugamu clearly adapted well to the rhythm of the game. He knew how to take quick and decisive action to earn points for our continued survival. I, on the other hand, my feelings had yet to catch up with the strange situation of me participating in a killing game with him as my team. Why? What was I doing? Why did Yugamu propose a partnership in the first place? Was my life even worth living if I had to pick someone else down to do it? There were so many things on my mind, but... Come on, Takumi, time to sound the death knell for them. I didn't have the luxury of time to think them through. Fighting to survive was the only thing I could afford to do now. Do we get to fight? Do we get to fight? Do we get to fight? Here's the thing about combat. You can't make it skippable, I feel like. Or people will just skip it, as I have found. Like, I like this game's gameplay. I am probably up there in liking it more than a lot of people I would expect.
Say when!
Now let's...
My turn! This should do it.
Okay.
Ready when you are. Take this! I've got this. Got it! Ready when you are.
Waves.
There! All right. Time for me to move.
Yugamu. We can go grab these guys.
Does this do it for you? Let's get to the killing. I can't wait.
This.
Does this do it for you? Let's get to the
Turn on
killing.
this.
You've got me all excited. I'm good to go.
But then...
This'll do. Time for me to move. I'll just put this here.
Oh, I still had a turn left. Okay, in that
Can't
case.
wait.
Wait, they lived? Does the electric fence not do damage? Didn't it used to?
I've got this. Ready when you are. Time to use it.
Appreciate it.
Good to go. My turn. Take this. Got it.
Time for me to move.
Let's go.
I'm good to go.
Get rid of these two, I guess.
How about this?
Oh, is that one paralyzed, or was it? Maybe it was.
My turn!
Whatever. I'm fine with it either way. Wave 1 end. Huff, 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 huff. Did we get them all? It's too early to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting in the wings. Invaders approaching at 3 o'clock. Ooh, a big one. Just keep coming. I prepared for the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between.
Let's do this! Not bad. Let's go. I've got this. Here we go. All right, let's go. Take this. Got it. My turn. All right, I've got
And
this.
one of these.
Take that. Good to
There,
go.
because
Got it. Let's go. This should do it. Here we go.
you.
All right.
Then
Time for me to move. Does this do it for you? Ready when you are. Gotta push it. I can't wait.
all right, that should be it. I like the way the camera goes when you do a counter. It's very fun. It's more raw. Huff, huff, huff. Fighting outside is tired. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is permanent out here. You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you kill yourself first before the enemy has a chance. I don't get it. How are you so calm? You're not even perspiring. You know he's an assassin. I wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I had let every other spot of good murdering get me down now, would I? Hey, what's your secret? How do I kill the enemies efficiently while conserving as much stamina as possible? The secret is your heart. That is to say, your frame of mind. Get it in your head that the act of killing is nothing special at all. Nothing more than mundane work. Mundane work? I mean, hitting a nail with a hammer, like turning a screw with a screwdriver. Just dull, repetitive work to be repeated without much thought or physical strength. So basically, I psych myself into believing it's nothing. Does that really work? Anything more concrete, like a better way to move my body or something? Your body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. There is nothing to critique. So what's left is your mentality, right? Just give it a shot. You got nothing to lose. Pretend the act of killing is the most boring job in the world. Just dull, repetitive work. I mean, this implies that they see even the other invaders as things you are killing in the first place. Like, I get it's the fear, but I don't know. I feel like this advice would work more if Takumi's issue was that he's killing, not that he could be killed himself. But whatever. I crept up on an invader that happened to be meandering about nearby and launched a surprise attack. Went pretty fucking well. Without entertaining the fear that threatened to well up from within, I quietly lifted up my sword and brought it down nonchalantly. This was just work, something that had to be done. No need to think too much about it. I went after the next enemy as I repeated those thoughts to myself. Detach yourself. Then we can do this to skip 10 days. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Incredible performance, Takumi. It's like you've become another person. Yes, you have an aptitude for killing. I sensed it the moment I laid eyes on you. An aptitude for killing me? I think you need to get your eyes checked. It might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I tended to miss the obvious, and reflexes were just average at best. I don't have an aptitude for anything. Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. You'll understand why. I wasn't happy to be left hanging like that, but I knew it would just be evasive if I tried to press the matter, so I did. Anyway, we should focus on the hunt for now. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control, I just wanted to get used to the hunting at one the hunting at one go as well. What? Let's go look for the next group of enemies. I feel like I could take down another 15 before calling it a day. Nah, I think we should call it a day for now. We've earned enough points. But I was just getting the hang of it. Daddy. And that's when it gets dangerous. Everything in moderation, including assassinations. Besides, if we keep on hunting, we'll run into them sooner or later. You okay with that? Them? Just as I was wondering who Yugamu could be talking about.
Over here. This will be our starting point for the hunt today. Don't anyone fall behind, you losers.
I heard a familiar voice coming from somewhere nearby. I quietly made my way toward the voice and peered out from behind some rubble. I feel like I'm starting to use my chemo anima better. Not even a commander can stop me now, I think. Confidence is the name of the game, sister dearest. You and I both know nothing could stand in the way of our newly awakened powers and strengthened bonds.
Don't start getting carried away, you two. I think you're invincible because you learned a thing or two is the best way to die in the battlefield. You little chicks just stay beneath my big, strong pinions for now. I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch. I'ma protect y'all with my life in the name of takemaru Justiguy.
They're hunting here too. Takemaru, Ima, and Kako weren't the only ones. I could see Tsubasa, Nozomi, and the others in the distance as well. Why does fighting invaders outside the academy seem so much more graphic? It's like I'm really killing something alive and all that blood. So much blood. Feel that invader I just tanked. The feel of that invader I just took down still lingers on my hands. Hurt. Tsubasa, are you okay? I give you a back rub if it makes you feel better.
I think a big one's coming. Why didn't I bring any barf bags with me?
Lady Tsubasa about to stop puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there anything we can give her in place of a barf bag? Alas, necessity knows no quorum, Lady Tsubasa, even to my sheath bag if you must. Are you sure, Joasha? Isn't that your holy Jumanji sword's pajamas? Holy Jumanji sword is a party animal with a soft spot for the ladies. She'll understand. Yeah, totes my goats, I get it, go. Come, Lady Tsubasa, let it all out and hold nothing back. I'll be fine. I push my will back. Just the boiling stop. Sorry, guys, I haven't been feeling well since this morning. You know, you could just. You're in ruins. I don't think anyone would care if you just did it on the side of the road. I know it embarrasses you, but like. You don't have to mind me. Go on and get more points for yourselves. We're not supposed to mention yet, Tsubasa. Looking out for one another is what teammates do. No wrestler with the salt abandons their tag partners to get ahead in the match. Loyalty above self. None shall be left behind. It is the way of the warrior. Takemaru was desperately trying to protect Ima and Kako, who weren't used to fighting. Nozomi and the others refused to abandon Tsubasa, even though she was holding them back. They were watching out for each other like true friends. I used to enjoy that sort of relationship with them too. Dude, come on, this is just temporary. I hope. I feel my strength rapidly leaving my body. That's right, I've been alienated. I just solemnly served to cement that fact. All those kind and comforting words would never be for me. You look like you're in a lot more pain now than when you were fighting the enemies. That confirms it. Your fatal flaw is that fragile mind of yours. I left that place quietly and made my way back to school, taking care not to be seen by the others. Taking back with me nothing but an armful of distressing thoughts and feelings. So sad. I got back to my room earlier than usual, but wasn't in the mood. I mean, what usual? This is day 2, dude. I should lie upright in bed and stare long and hard at the ceiling.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Night, Zirai. I suddenly realized it was already night. I knew I should be resting, but bad memories kept surfacing in my mind and pulling me back to wakefulness. See, this could be a good moment to do what I was saying and like contrast this with him having those bonds in the previous timeline, or seeing them die and being like, instead of using this again, and this. Like I'd be punished just for being alive. The pain of being despised was more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles could inflict upon me. In the first 100 days, it wasn't a happy ending by any means, but at least everyone was my friend. Okay, okay. We had a barbecue. We set up festival booths. We got testy with each other sometimes, but we always made up in the end. Our bonds became... Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about, except this should have been happening more often, and it shouldn't have taken being alienated to bring it up, because it should have... Like, the fact that the relationships are different, for example. Like, what if in the second timeline, people's friendships went differently? Like, what if Takumi grows you... Like why... Like, I don't know. Why repair our friendship? Oh, as I was agonizing over this matter.
Ah!
Is that Yugamu? Maybe he wanted to discuss our strategy for tomorrow's hunt. Though I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk. It wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I had right now. I got up and slowly ambled to the door. When I opened it, I saw... Clearly not Yugamu, so who could it be, citizens? I suppose it'll be next time when we find out, because for now, I'm afraid this is going to have to be farewell.